Good afternoon. Our topic is about the analysis of the adaptation system at the level of lighting inside the house to feed the shade plants with adequate lighting using smartphone and the cloud technology. Prepared by Ruaa+Raad Jamil and Ruaa+Raad Hussein. Introduction. A wide range of plant species have been proved to be silhouette plants and which require a certain value of light and amount of water. We will focus more on the light intensity for the indoor silhouette plants that are needed for the photosynthesis process with the help of IoT techniques and the mobile light sensor data with the Things Central website and software. Our problem statement, first point is the shading sufficient external light for shade plants in case the weather is not clear or rainy. Second one is the placing a plant in the site that faces the lit light at an appropriate distance to acquire it in a sufficient quantity. Objectives. Investigating or determining the most suitable light in my house for the intensity for the indoor silhouette plants that are needed for the photosynthesis process with the help of IoT, the mobile light sensor data with the Things Central on the factors that are measured to determine suitability and the amount of light present in the room or space. In this slide, we are showing the location of the experiment, which is in Iraq, Diyala, Ba'kuba. The coordinates mentioned, room and the space investigated, the size of the room, location, the type of the room is the living room. Also the garden, the sensor type, and the device uses, which is Samsung S10 Plus, and the use software is the Things Matrix, Microsoft Word, and the Excel.
Thank you, Ra. The methodology. First thing, we go to the Think Central web, make an account, and log in to make a project, a location, a gateway, a type of sensor. Then we choose a good Android phone with a good sensor and install Think Central DAQ and log in with the same account we log in webs to move the data from the mobile to webs. Then we go to the sensor setting to choose a type of sensor we want to study in this experiments. Then we back to our experiment to choose the good planet with a good location beside windows with the sunlight is separate and the LED light also with a good distance. So that the result on discussion based on the plot, the highest value of the sunlight intensity, as we can see here, at the shadow plant is 508 lux, while the smallest value of light intensity is 838 lux, while the average sunlight is 332. The amount of sunlight is decreasing over time because it's cloudy in Bakuba, and the time I measured these data, so the sunlight was not stable very much, so we can see here in this plot. So the another measurement data we made by shade the LED lights on the plant between 5030 and 5035. The highest value of the LED light intensity in the living hall is 373 lux, while the smallest value of the light is 138 and the average is 218. The amount of the sunlight is decreasing over time because it's almost dusk in Bakuba around 5 Thirdly, the amount of light from the lid of the ceiling is constant. Conclusion: for this experiment, the average lighting intensity for the outside living room will be discovered by average value of 332 and 218 lux respectively. Based on the finding, the most suitable place to grow the shade plant is at the living room because it has sensible average light intensity recorded, while the least suitable place to hold a shadow plant at the garden outside. However, need to remind that the high amount of light intensity at the outside room is due to the natural light of sun. What happens if it's raining or there is a dust weather or for many days? The variable to hold long life plant at living room is very high. For this case, we only consider only the light intensity to determine the most suitable place to the plant. But there are numerous factors to be considered such as humidity, temperature, and so on. Thank you.